I'm Dr. Olivia Snow, and today I'm going to share something that could change your strength. No pills, no impossible routines. What if I told you that your next glass of water could boost your growth hormone and protect your muscles after 50? Sounds crazy, but it's not. For years, I've seen patients who eat well, exercise, and still lose muscle. There was a missing piece: how, when, and with what you drink your water. In this video, I'll reveal the H3+1 method, a simple yet powerful routine that adjusts 4 tiny hydration habits to spark protein synthesis, increase your energy, and reduce the risk of falls. I promise you'll never look at water the same way again. Stay until the end. I'll give you clear steps to start today and share a real story that will inspire you to regain your strength, confidence, and independence. Let's begin. Over my years treating patients at the Active Aging Institute in Vancouver, I've seen how something as simple as drinking water can go terribly wrong. And no, I'm not talking about how much you drink. I'm talking about the habits that silently drain your strength, energy, and vitality. The first mistake is waiting until you feel thirsty. Many of my patients tell me, "Doctor, I drink water when my body asks for it." And that's exactly the problem. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already at least 2% dehydrated. It might sound like a small number, but that minor drop can reduce your muscle strength by up to 6%. I see it every summer here in Toronto, especially among older adults walking through the warm city streets without a bottle in hand. A few months ago, Mr. Ernest, 74 years old, came to my clinic feeling exhausted, experiencing cramps and weakness. There was no serious illness, just a dangerous habit. He would go the entire morning without drinking water because, as he said, "I didn't feel thirsty." His strength returned in only 3 weeks after we began a proper hydration plan. It was like watching a wilted plant come back to life. The second mistake is gulping down large amounts of water all at once, thinking it will make up for what you didn't drink earlier. I hear it all the time. "Doctor, I drink a full liter before bed to catch up." But the body doesn't work that way. Our intestines can only absorb between 200 and 250 milliliters every 15 minutes. The rest is simply flushed out. Drinking like that is like trying to fill a bathtub with the drain wide open. The water just runs through without doing any good. That's why so many people run to the bathroom repeatedly and believe they're hydrated when, in reality, they're losing essential minerals and confusing elimination with absorption. The third mistake is drinking water that's too cold, especially in warm regions. In Vancouver during the summer, it's common to open the fridge and pour a glass of ice-cold water to cool down. But after age 50, that habit can actually hurt your circulation. Cold water causes peripheral vasoconstriction, a narrowing of the tiny capillaries that deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. The result? Slower blood flow and less nourishment for your tissues. One of my patients, Mrs. Marisol, 68 years old, experienced this firsthand. For months she complained of stiffness in her legs after her morning walks. She thought it was arthritis or aging. But the real issue was her hydration habit. When she switched to warm water, around 22-24 degrees Celsius, the change was remarkable. Within just 2 weeks, she told me, "Doctor, I can walk farther without that heavy feeling in my legs." These 3 mistakes, waiting for thirst, drinking too much too fast, and relying on ice-cold water, form the triple threat to your muscles. They silently steal your strength, flexibility, and energy. The good news is that correcting them doesn't take months, it takes awareness and consistency. In less than 4 weeks, most people notice better digestion, fewer cramps, and greater energy during daily activities. In the next part, I'll show you exactly how to apply the H3+1 method, a simple, science-backed hydration protocol that transforms each sip of water into a natural tool for muscle rejuvenation, vitality, and graceful aging. Trust me, you'll never see water the same way again. The second enemy, and perhaps the most underestimated, is carbonated and flavored beverages, sodas, sparkling waters with sweeteners, and those energy or vitamin drinks that fill every store shelf. They might look refreshing and harmless, but inside, they're loaded with phosphorus, sodium, and sugar that silently corrode your muscles, bones, and the delicate balance of minerals that the H3+1 method works so hard to restore. Let me explain. Your body depends on a precise relationship between calcium and phosphorus. Calcium builds and maintains your muscles, bones, and nerve signals, while phosphorus, in small doses, helps energy metabolism. But when phosphorus is excessive, as it is in most soft drinks, it begins to compete with calcium, forcing it out of your bones and tissues. Over time, this imbalance weakens your structure from within. In a 2024 study at the University of Toronto, researchers compared older adults who drank at least one soda a day to those who didn't. The results were alarming. The soda drinkers had 25% lower bone density and significantly less muscle mass. Their bodies were literally losing the minerals they needed to stay strong. And when you add the impact of refined sugars, things get even worse. High sugar intake spikes your blood glucose and damages insulin sensitivity, a process that makes it harder for your muscles to absorb amino acids and repair themselves. Imagine trying to rebuild a wall without allowing the bricks to enter the construction site. That's exactly what happens inside your body. I remember one of my patients, Mrs. Clara, a 66-year-old retired teacher from Vancouver. She came to me feeling constantly tired and weak, even though she was eating protein and walking daily. When I asked about her hydration, she proudly said, "I drink plenty. I love sparkling water with flavor." But when we checked the label, each bottle contained not only carbonation but added phosphates and sweeteners. She replaced it with filtered water and a touch of sea salt, and within 3 weeks, her energy, sleep quality, and balance improved dramatically. That's why I tell all my patients, carbonated drinks are not hydration, they are depletion. They give you a brief feeling of refreshment, but inside, they steal what your muscles and bones desperately need. The solution is beautifully simple. Drink filtered water with a pinch of sea salt, or choose a light, unsweetened mineral water rich in natural electrolytes. Let your hydration feed your strength, not fight it. In the next section, I'll reveal the third hidden enemy of proper hydration, one that many people believe is pure and healthy, but that actually drains your minerals faster than you can replace them. Stay with me, because understanding this final piece could be the turning point for your energy, recovery, and long-term muscle health. The third enemy is pure distilled water. It may sound fancy, but it's actually lifeless water, stripped of essential minerals. When you drink it frequently, your body, in an effort to restore balance, flushes out sodium and potassium, the very electrolytes that power your muscles. The result? Dizziness, weakness, and painful cramps. The solution is simple. Use filtered tap water of good quality with a pinch of sea salt, or choose light mineral water without sugar. This ensures your body gets the right electrolytes to stay strong, stable, and full of energy. Remember, it's not just about drinking water, but about drinking it with purpose and quality. Your hydration can be your medicine or your enemy. The choice is yours. Now, let me share the story of Mrs. Lupe, a 67-year-old woman from Vancouver who came to my clinic terrified of falling. Her legs trembled, climbing stairs, and even lifting a pot of water felt impossible. She started the H3+1 method, walked 30 minutes a day, and made sure to get enough protein. After just 8 weeks, the results were amazing. The trembling in her hands and legs disappeared. Her muscle strength improved dramatically. She began traveling again, climbing stairs without fear. A habit as simple as drinking water the right way gave her back her strength, her confidence, and her joy. If Lupe's story inspired you, share this video with someone who needs to restore their energy. Give it a like if you believe water can be medicine. And subscribe to the channel in the next video. I'll show you how to combine hydration with protein and movement to stay strong every single day.